Hey guys, this is Anjali and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Xiaomi Redmi 10X Pro 5G versus Vivo V19. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's begin with the body of the devices. Let's start with the thickness of the devices. 10X Pro have 9 mm of thickness and V19 have 8.5 mm of thickness. So the winner here is 10X Pro 5G because of slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, 10X Pro have 208 grams of weight and V19 have 186 grams. So the winner here is V19 because of lighter body. And about the protective glass of the devices, 10X Pro have Gorilla Glass 5 and V19 have Gorilla Glass 6. So the winner here is V19 because of newer version of protective glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. 10X Pro have glass back with plastic frame and V19 have plastic back with plastic frame. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it have glass back. And about the SIM support of the devices, both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to the camera of the devices, let's start with the rear camera of the devices. 10X Pro have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of telephoto camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 5 megapixel of micro camera. And about the V19 also have quad camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, 2 megapixel of micro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of 5 megapixel of micro camera. And about the front camera of the devices, 10X Pro have 20 megapixel of wide camera and V19 comes with dual camera setup, 32 megapixel of wide camera and 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera. So the winner here is V19 because of dual camera setup. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Both of the devices have LED flash, HDR and panorama, so it's a tie here. And about the video recording of the devices, both of the devices can shoot 4K video at 30 fps and 1080p video at 30 and 60 fps, but 10X Pro can shoot 720p slow motion video at 960 fps. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of slow motion video recording. Moving to the display of the devices, let's start with the screen size of the devices. 10X Pro have 6.57 inches of display and V19 have 6.44 inches of display. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of larger display. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, both of the devices have 83.7% of ratio, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have full HD plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, 10X Pro have AMOLED display and V19 have Super AMOLED display. So the winner here is V19 because Super AMOLED is 18% more color vibrant. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, 10X Pro have MIUI 11 and V19 have FunTouch UI, so I will call it a tie here because it's your personal choice which UI you like it or not. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. 10X Pro have MediaTek Dynamic 825G and V19 have Snapdragon 712. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it is much more faster than Snapdragon 712. And about the GPU of the devices, 10X Pro have Mali G57 MC5 and V19 have Adreno 616. So again, the winner here is 10X Pro because it can give you more FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. 10X Pro can clock at 2.6 GHz based on octa-core Cortex A76 chipset and V19 can clock at 2.3 GHz based on octa-core Cryo 360 chipset. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM option of the devices, both of the devices have 8 GB of RAM option, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Both of the devices have 128 and 256 GB of UFS 2.1 of storage, so it's a tie here. And about the external storage of the devices, both of the devices have micro SD XC card slot option, so it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips of the devices, let's talk about the wireless chips in the devices. Both of the devices have dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi Direct and hotspot, but 10X Pro have Wi-Fi AC and V19 have Wi-Fi N. So the winner here is 10X Pro because it have newer generation of Wi-Fi. And about the Bluetooth of the devices, 10X Pro have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth and V19 have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is 10X Pro because of newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the GPS of the devices. Both of the devices have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and BDS, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the USB port both of the devices. Both of the devices have second generation of Type-C connector, but V19 have OTG support, so the winner here is V19. Moving to the other important features of the devices. Both of the devices have under-display fingerprint scanner, so it's a tie here. And about the sensor of the devices. Both of the devices have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and compass, so again it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. 10X Pro have 4520 mAh of lithium polymer battery and V19 have 4500 mAh of lithium polymer battery, so it's a tie here because both of the devices have approx the same in capacity. And about the charging of the devices. Both of the devices have 33 watts of fast charging, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Both of the devices have normal speakers, so it's a tie here. And about the headphone jack of the devices. Both of the devices have 3.5 mm of headphone jack, so it's a tie here. Lastly, let's talk about the price of the devices. In international market, 10X Pro starts from $320 and V19 starts from $350 and in Indian market 10X Pro starts from 24,000 rupees and V19 starts from 28,000 rupees. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the poll which one is better. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video to your friends, and what's your thoughts in the comment below. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like our page Tech Dad. This is Anjali and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.